Hello everybody. I'm so glad that you can come and join me today for this yoga practice. On behalf of Fort DuPont Ice Arena, I'm so glad that you made it. I'm so glad that you're here and now. My name is Stephanie. Thank you for allowing me to guide you through this journey. So for today's practice, we are going to go on a little journey. And what are the things that we need for our journeys? We need some water to provide sustenance. We need food to provide sustenance. Maybe we need support from our family and friends, our loved ones. Maybe even support from our furry friends too. Maybe a dog or a cat. I have a cat named Pepper. And what other things will we need? Perhaps we'll need a little pillow to help us go through the poses, to get comfortable. And then I also like to bring my friends along the ride too. My little friend here, George the penguin, Pinky the snake, tiny little snake, and Mr. Snake. Just around, just hanging out. Maybe we'll see them along the way, and throughout this little journey, we're always going to be supported. You know why? Because we have the things that are all around us to support us. Our community, our friends, our families, our loved ones, our furry friends, even the stuff that we need. But the most important thing that we need for this practice today is we need sustenance, which is water. Also, food. That is a necessity, a sustenance. But we don't need to have it right now. So, before we begin in this little journey, I'm going to have you sit on a mat or find a comfortable position sitting upright. Allowing the shoulders to relax. Allowing the spine to be tall. Breathing in and out. In and out. Taking a nice deep inhale through your nose and exhaling it all out through our mouths. Inhaling one more time, inhaling through our nose, the spine comes tall as we lift our head up so high, and exhale it all out. Now, we're going to change our breathing pattern just a little bit here. So when we inhale, we're going to inhale all that air and having it come into our body. And we're going to have it move down to our belly and make it like a big hot air balloon. Imagine that it's pink, purple, whatever color you want, but you want your belly to be big and round. So when we inhale through our nose, inhaling, allowing that breath to go down into the belly as it expands like a hot air balloon, making different colors. And then exhale it all out like you're deflating a balloon. All right, let's try that one more time. Imagining that your belly is a big hot air balloon. And when you exhale, you're going to let all that air go out and let it just fly away into the space around you. Here we go, one more time. Inhale through our nose. Making that chest big, making that belly big as that breath moves down into the belly, making it big and colorful. And then exhale it all out. Beautiful. All right, so to get out these last minute jitters, let's take our hands and we're going to inhale, raise them all up towards the sky, making a big V for what? For victory. And then exhale, bring your arms, cross them over each other, and give yourself a nice big hug. And just rock and twist and turn from side to side, giving yourself a nice big hug. Excellent. Now we're going to release those arms, bring them back down by our side. Now we're going to inhale, bring both arms up, And then exhale, drop towards the left with both arms. Good. Keeping that right bottom onto the mat. Now let's see if you can reach that right arm up and over to the other side towards the left. Good, feeling that stretch. And now we're going to do a wave. We're going to inhale, come back up towards the other side, dropping the right palm to the mat and the forearm, reaching that left arm up and over, giving that nice stretch here. Reaching for whatever you need to reach over there. Trying to keep the chest and the belly facing forward so you can see what's going on, and then bring it back up. Now we're going to do that 2 more times, but in a nice fluid movement. Here we go. Inhale, bring both arms up. Exhale, shift the arms to the left. Now switch the arms over to the right. Good. Inhale, coming back up, and switch to the other side. And then 2 more times. Come back up and switch to the other side. 1 more time. Inhale, coming back up and switch to the other side. Excellent. And then rise back up, bring the arms up to a V, and then cross your arms 1 more time. Bring your hands over to your shoulders. The elbows can say hello. Maybe you want to pretend like they're talking and say, hi, how are you? Give your arms and hands a rest for a moment, placing them down. Having the palms of your hands onto your shoulders. Maybe you want to even go further, giving yourself a bigger hug because you like hugs. I don't know about you, but I do miss hugs. I love hugs. So I'm going to hug myself a little bit more. And release. Excellent. Good job. All right. Now we're going to stand up. Onto our mats. And we're just going to wiggle it out. Get the last minute jitters. Shake it, move it, wiggle it, roll your head around, swing from side to side, syncing it with your breath. Inhaling and exhaling. Forwards, backwards, up, down, all around. See where it goes, like you're dancing with your breath, because you're so excited about going on this little trip that we're about to go on. All right, coming back to an upright position. The soles of the feet connecting to the earth. Good. Spine and the body is tall. Good. Lifting the head up ever so slightly. Pressing your feet into the earth. Inhale, bringing both arms up towards the sky. Arms are a V. And then now we're going to exhale, fold forward. Beautiful. Inhale, rise all the way up. Press those feet into the earth. Exhale, fold forward. Good. One more time. Inhale, rise all the way up. This time go onto your tippy toes. Good. Hold it there for 2, 1. Lower the heels. Exhale, fold forward. Excellent. All right. Rising back up 1 more time. Now we have to do a check here. We got to make sure we have things that we need. As I said before, we've got water, we've got our friends coming along for a ride, but we got to make sure we get into the car safely. So here we go. We're going to the top of the mat or the middle of the mat, wherever you are. Have your feet about hip distance apart. Inhale, shift the hips back, bend the knees, bring the arms up towards the sky, right by your ears. Good. As you shift your hips back, have both feet into the earth. Good. Now, if you like, you can bring your hands to prayer, or you can cross your arms like this above your chest. Good. Imagining that this is a seat belt. Good, we're holding this here for 2 in this nice seated position because we're in the car, making sure we're safe. Excellent. Release, fold forward. Beautiful. Now while you're in the folding forward, you're gonna step your feet back and you're gonna drop your knees. Now your wrists are stacked underneath your shoulders, your knees are stacked underneath your hips. Now we're gonna do a few cat-cows. So remember, I said earlier that I have a cat Pepper. So I like to bring Pepper with me when I go on my travels. So Pepper's jumping in the car, and now we're gonna do some cat-cows here. And maybe during our journey in the car or along the way, we might see a few cows because I don't see cows here in the city. So in honor of seeing the cows, we're gonna do both. So we're gonna inhale, press the palms of our hands into the earth, bring our heart and chest forward, belly comes to the mat. Say moo. And then exhaling, rounding the spine. Now maybe you want to tense your fingers here, like they're claws. So the tips of your fingers are into the mat, drawing your chin to your chest, taking your eye gaze through your thighs, allowing that cat to really stretch. Get that upper back as you arch your back like your cat. And then come back down. Let's repeat. Palms to the mat. Inhale. Bring your heart and chest forward, belly to the mat. Pressing the palms into the earth. The knees are into the earth. Tops of the feet. Exhaling, rounding the spine. Tenting the fingers like they're claws. Chin to chest. Eye gaze goes through the thighs. Meow. And release. Coming back to a neutral tabletop. So for some, you've already eaten, so you may have a messy table. So what do? Let's just clean the table. We're going to sway from side to side, moving the hips forward and backwards, moving those shoulders. Excellent. Now coming to a neutral tabletop. Now that Pepper's already in the car, mom and dad, your parents, all the things that you need for your ride. So we're going on this little journey, and now we may play I Spy. So, taking a moment here, take a nice deep inhale, as Pepper wants to say hello. Exhaling, rounding the spine, meow. Then rolling the hand, bringing the chest back down, then walking the hands all the way forward, and then lowering ourselves to the mat. Good. Hands are by our side. The tops of our feet are on the mat. Our legs are long. Pressing the forearms and the palms of the hands into the earth. Inhale, pressing. We're going to just lift up with our upper body. Bring our heart and chest forward and our chin for our eye gaze forward. Baby cobra. I spotted a baby snake. There it is. Kiki the snake, how did you get out there? Well, that's okay. We can bring her back in. Then bring it back, shifting back up into tabletop. Beautiful job. All right, now we're gonna flex those toes. Lift the knees off the ground and shift in downward facing dog. Excellent. So whatever your dog's name is, I'm sure you walked your puppy before you went on this trip. So maybe the puppy wants to go for another walk. So we're gonna pedal our dog. We're gonna bend the right knee, then the left knee. Right knee, then the left knee. Good. 2 more times. Excellent. All right. Here we go. Now we're going to raise that right leg up. We're going to bend that right knee. Open up that right hip. Oh my goodness. I see a 3-legged dog. Oh my goodness. That's pretty cool. Taking a moment here. And then come back and square the hips and drop the leg, right leg. Good, pedal it out. Let's do the same thing the other side. Our bodies are shaped in what position? A V for victory. Beautiful. Now we're raising the left leg up, playing I Spy. Open up that left hip, bending that left knee. There's another three-legged dog. Oh my goodness. Excellent. Holding this here. Drawing the heel down. Beautiful. Now come back and square the hips. Lower the left leg and pedal it out. Beautiful. Bend the knees. Walk your feet to the top of the mat. Inhale, rise all the way up. Exhale, hands come back down by our side. Now sometimes when we go on a journey, journeys can be a little scary. So we're going to tap into our inner warriors. The little piece of us that lets us go from A, B, C, to do the things that we need to do every day without even knowing it. Because we are all warriors. So let's bring our inner warrior with us. Here we go. We're going to inhale, press the soles of the feet into the earth. Exhale, fold forward. Lifting the left leg, step it back. Inhale, rise up. Warrior one. Excellent. Bending the right knee. Beautiful. Having the back foot 45 degrees. Inhale, lifting the body and the torso up towards the sky. Maybe you want to take your eye gaze up to look higher. Excellent. Holding here. Warrior one. On your next breath cycle, raise those arms up. Press that feet into the earth. Exhale out into warrior two. Shoulders are stacked. Right knee is tracing forward. Back foot is parallel to the back of the mat. Beautiful. Flipping the right palm over. Reverse warrior. Oh my goodness. We're going to look, see what's over there with the right hand. Oh my goodness, what is the reverse warrior? We're stretching. We're reaching. Letting go of all the things that we don't need. The jitters, opening up space. Beautiful. And then come back around to warrior two. Hold here. And breathe. Now we're going to cartwheel our hands to frame our right foot. And bring the right foot to meet the left. And let's lower down. Lower the knees. Unflex the toes. Inhale, baby cobra. Oh my goodness, Pinky, how did you get out? You should get it back in the car now. Driver, put yourself back into tabletop. And now we're going into down dog. Here we go. Walk, keeping the feet together. Bend the knees generously. Walk your feet to the top of the mat. Inhale, shifting into chair pose. Exhale, go lower. Crossing the arms, having the hands on your shoulders like a seat belt. Good. Hold here. And release. Folding forward. Excellent. Now we're going to take the right foot and step it back this time. Inhale. Rising up to warrior one. Woo! The same thing on the other side. Just on the different leg. Taking a moment here to honor the inner warrior, paying respect. Sometimes going on journeys are a little challenging, might be scary. Different things can be, we don't know what's going on, but that's okay. We are grounded, we're supported by the people that are around us, by our community, by our friends, and most important, yourself, your inner warrior. So here we go. Take a nice deep breath. Lift the body up, press both feet into the earth. Exhale out into warrior two. Shoulders are relaxed. Left knee is tracing forward. Right foot is parallel to the back of the mat. Beautiful. Hold here. Inhale and exhale. Flip the left palm over. Reverse warrior. Oh my gosh, what is that? Keeping that left knee bent, extending that left arm up and over. Taking your eye gaze to the top of our fingers. Seeing if we can open up the torso. Maybe you want to take your right hand and place it behind your low back. Beautiful. One more breath cycle, reaching over. And then exhaling out into warrior two. Beautiful. Take a moment here. And then take your next breath, bring your right foot to meet the left. Now we're going to do one more thing. We're going to play I Spy a tree. Here we go. Having both feet together. We're going to lift the right leg up, right knee in line with the right hip. Open up that right hip and have the sole of the foot come on the inside of the left shin or left calf. Option, you can place the ball of your foot on the mat and have the heel touch. Another option is taking the right foot and have it go on the inner portion of your left thigh. Standing tall, creating balance. We need balance for the things we do in life, especially everyday things and things such as sports, all sorts of sports. And if we fall out of it, that's okay. For now, while we're here in tree pose, let's honor that. The standing leg is strong. Right knee is bent, the sole of the foot is on the inner thigh. Holding here for 2 breaths. Inhale and exhale. Excellent job. Release the hands, release the knee, and bring it back around and shake it up. All right, let's do the same thing on the other side. Here we go. Raise the left leg, keeping the right leg strong, planting it into the earth. Raise the left knee in line with the left hip. Bring the left foot on the inner portion of your thigh or your shin, or have the left ball of your foot onto the mat. All right, while we're in tree pose, our feet are the roots, our legs are the trunk. Now we're taking it up a notch. Here we go, raising those arms up. They become branches because we're growing that tree. Beautiful. Now our fingers are the leaves. And holding here because you're strong and steady, creating that foundation, that strength that allows you to do the things you love. Excellent. Then bring your hands back down to center. Release the left leg, bring it back around, and then shake it out. Wiggle it up. Excellent. All right, going to the end of our trip. Here we go. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift, hands on shins. Exhale, fold forward. Step back to a plank. And then we can go through a little mini vinyasa. You can drop your knees, unflex your toes. Lower yourself all the way to the mat. Inhale, baby cobra. Exhale, flex those toes. Rise back up. Keeping the knees onto the mat. Crossing your ankles. Shifting your hips back. Walking your hands all the way behind as you extend the legs out in front. Good. Now bring those legs back in. Sitting into a comfortable position. Again, here's your pillows, whatever you need. Maybe you want to sit on your pillow. Maybe you want to put your pillows on either side. Whatever you need to do. All right, so I have Mr. Penguin still here. I have Pinky the Snakes with me. And I have my water and my pillow and my blanket. So now we are all set, winding down. We're heading home. We're relaxing, we're slowing the breath down, the shoulders are softening, the eyes may soften. Taking a few breath cycles here, imagining that nice, beautiful ball of energy move from the crown of your head all the way down into your heart, then allowing it to move into that beautiful belly, then have it move all the way through your legs, then to your toes as you wiggle those toes, and then have it come back up, and then have it go to the tips of your fingers. Maybe you want to wiggle those fingers, and then you release that beautiful energy. Doing 2 more times, taking a nice deep inhale. And exhale. 1 more time, take a nice deep inhale. And exhale. Excellent. Now that we are back home on the ground, connecting to our space, to our community and our loved ones, and bring hands to heart center, palms touching. Well, I would like to say thank you for allowing me to go on this journey with you. Thank you for guiding me. May you continue to journey and explore the beautiful world. The light in me respects and honors the light in all of you. Stay safe, stay well. Thank you all. Namaste.